Hi, Martin Davidson here, Justo Golf Academy. Here's a video to complement this week's blog, which is really looking at how we can get some more distance out of your iron shots. It's come about because I've had a couple of conversations just lately with people just who've been looking for more length but not quite sure how to get it, a little bit confused about some of the things that they could and couldn't work on. And there's always one key area for me which is similar to a couple of the other blogs and videos that I've done in the past, but I think it's just really worth highlighting. There's certain things that we can't change in terms of getting distance, so you can't make yourself any younger, you certainly can't change your genetics, and most people, to be honest, aren't going to do a huge amount about the strength and flexibility. So that really leaves us with our swing and what bits we could change within that. One of the things I really see that impacts people's distance and ability to get the ball to go further is where they are at impact. If we take the right hand side of the screen, and this is really to do with the loft of the shot and where we are when we hit it, I've got two swings here. I've got one with a great impact position and one with a more common impact position that I see. If we have a little look at the left hand side of the screen, we've got some forward shaft lean, got the hands over the left thigh, we're going to weight forward. The right hand side is fairly similar in terms of where the weight is, but there's a big change in where the shaft is. The hands are much more towards this right foot. Now I've got a magnet on the face here which is really showing the loft of the club and how different this is by where that shaft's leaning. So I do meet people who can still get some really good contacts despite looking like the video on the right hand side. They generally don't take much of a divot, they hit the ball quite high, but the distance isn't relative to the speed that they put in. If you look at the left hand side with the shaft leaning forward, and this is how the club was built to be hit, okay, so where, whatever brand of club you've got, this is a Timeless that was built to be hit with the handle leaning forward. You can see how the blue line is taking off a lot lower than the one on the right hand side. We still get plenty height. I think it's a bit of a misconception that you think this thing's going to go really low. It isn't. Because you're going to get compression, you're going to get backspin, you're going to get elevation as a consequence of those two. But what we have got is we're going to get the maximum distance out of it, provided we catch it out the middle, but we will get a little bit of a divot as well. So this is something you've got to work towards with all your iron shots. Now in terms of how to do this, check out a couple of my other videos. There's one on low point with the towel which we pop behind. I think that's an absolute great one. There's also one with the right wristed impact, looking to keep it bent in the back here and the left wrist flat there. But like I say, the purpose of this video is just to show you this is something that we can control, this is something I think everyone can develop, and it'll just allow you to get the distance you're capable of getting with your iron shots. Any feedback, any questions, just pop them below. Check out my blog at martindavidsongolf.com. It comes out every week and there's plenty more in the pipeline for the next few months.